yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Here we go.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Got a quiet 142.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Wentz now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption.
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Picked up by Kyle Fuller.
Let's go.
We're going to Frankson.
And he'll take this back all the way
I'm out here.
past the 45-yard line.
I'm out here. Fast.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
You're looking like a new pack
lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Looking like a new pack right now.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I gotta keep the focus. I gotta keep the focus, man.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Wow.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They're facing a tough spot. 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Good shit. I don't understand why they fucking pitched. Why did they pitch? Oh, nice play.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and the ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Let's go, baby. I'm out here. I'm out here.
This one
yes.
For a Bears
this
touchdown.
Is it. I'm back. I'm on a whole different level now.
Allen Robinson.
Damn, finally.
30 yards.
Finally.
And
this
the
is how I want to
Bears
play.
have taken the lead.
Yes.
Extra point up and through.
Done,
and that makes the score 14-7.
Try to score now.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I play worse tonight. I got to get this W.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
To do a big pass.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
This is going to make up for tonight. All these close games I had, it's going to make up. Concentration. No fuck up. No fucks up. No fuck up at all.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind. But haven't they proven it?
Good job, Matt.
Have to eat this.
Good job, Matt.
Down he goes.
Let's go.
Khalil Mack. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
good
job. Another sack.
Back in his own 7.
Oh, this
Leonard
is
Floyd. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Let's go. Another pick. I'm out here.
It's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by Kyle
I'm out here
Fuller.
tonight.
And his guys are going to get the football at the
that boy go hard in
37-yard line.
What the fuck was that, bro?
So that's back-to-back drives with
Go hard
an
in
interception. Ordinarily, you look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give it
good job. Good job, man.
Too
Good
much
job.
this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates them because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw football, you're doing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA and power forward. It's a really difficult task.
I ain't even pay attention to that shit.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Whoa!
Lined up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
I've done it twice this year.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in it, kicking it from a long distance. That'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. It wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Khalil Mack. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Go hard. You in trouble, fam. You about to lose this game.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Your game is in.
Leonard Floyd picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Throwing now is Wentz.
Woo! MackMed87's.
Intercepted.
I'm a beast. Pick his ass. He's ready for the score.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Trubisky to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
He dropped it. Wow, fam. I can't believe he dropped that pass.
They took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you got to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolute perfect sense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Middle of the field, it's Robinson. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
I played a better half. I played the most best half I played against Wheeler Hall all year.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23. 3rd quarter started with a run from Montgomery. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Bears on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Sproles, the return. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
That's hurt his feelings.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Howard. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I can't believe we let you play.
Wentz going to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 65 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14.
Hey, I told him my game was talking.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
I'm sorry, bro.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football.
I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Trubisky. And a broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This shit, bro. I didn't even want to do that.
Trubisky eluding the pressure away. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And it's 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 2nd and 15 now. Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Again, it's Trubisky. Going up top for Miller.
Almost had it, man. Fuck.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now Sproles. Oh, little 360. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Wentz. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Wow.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Oh.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz.
Good job, Matt. We out here.
He's going to go
Good
down.
job, Matt. 7
Back at
sacks.
the 37-yard line. Khalil Mack in there for the 7th time in this game alone. And that ties him with a late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
Oh, the pick. That was a pick. Fuck.
A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay, good.
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissue.
Let's go. I take that. I take that. I take that.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz.
I'm up for his hands, and I didn't even see that.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
We need a fucking stop. We need my fucking field goal. Make his ass kick a field goal.
Field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. A toss to the scat back. This is Darren Sproles. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And
Bro,
they
I didn't
started
know he
the
was going
hold
to get
here
picked
as he's
up.
brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, when approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Trubisky will throw. Flush down right. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Fletcher Cox. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. And taken right at the 35. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Khalil Mack in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. To try again after the sack. Wentz flush to his right. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. Room here to run. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Trubisky to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Fletcher Cox in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 58 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
I was close to beat you, man. You know it. This is fucked up. Man, this is fucked up. This is fucked up, man. I was close to beat you this time. Damn.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He goes full extension, and he's got it. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Now it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. It's Robinson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Now Trubisky escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last shot for Trubisky.
I'm getting better.
Gets to him again.
Good game, man.
Derek Barnett. And the Eagles are likely going to win it.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
I just seen your post, Nancy. You seen your weekend post.
Wentz to throw. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Yeah. I think it is, too. I think it is. No.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
Anybody free? Damn, I think.
Let me put some sage and on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let anybody know, whoever free, holler at me. I'm on this good ass gas. I'm up tonight. I'm put my loss there too, man. I ain't put my loss. This is horrible. This is horrible. Hey, I was a fly guy. I was a fly guy. I'm here.
Maybe a shoe rack too. You ate my strawberries? Did you eat my strawberries, Amir?
Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep.
No, you're supposed to say. No, the wheels on the bus go round and round. and round. Round and he be touching the wheels on the bus. Go round. Look, he's touching the wheels. All through the town. The doors on the bus go open and shut. Open and shut. Open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut. All through the town. The baby on the bus go wah wah wah. Wah wah wah. The mirror on the bus go wah wah wah. All through the town. The mommy on the bus go shh 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 shh. The mommy on the bus go shh shh shh. All through the town. The doggy on the bus go woof 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 woof. The doggy on the bus go woof woof woof. All through the town. You know, one of these days when I watched my sister's Snapchat and she showed her dog, right? And I said, I said, is that Black? He's like Black. That's the dog name, Black.
Who's that, man?
He's one of my sister's dog.
Is the dog black?
Yeah.
That's why you call it black.
No, but that's the dog name.
Black.
Oh. But I don't know, he don't know. But he kept watching the video when I kept playing it over and over. He kept being.
Oh, to my Jasmine dog?
Yeah.
Today?
Yesterday.
Oh.
He kept looking every time I replay the video. Like he remember the dog, you know? He be feeding the dog his food. He letting the dog have his food. Amir, what sound does a dog make? The sage stick. You hear me?
Give me one juice. Give me a juice.
You a big kid. You want a juice?
Yes, ma'am. Please. Thank you, babe.
That juice on point though, huh?
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's 100% juice. It's no nothing.
Mm-hmm. That's why I liked it too.
Yeah, I like it too. Maybe you can have this. I think we got.
Hey, babe, pass me a zip. Hey, you pass me a Zipper cake, babe, please.
Do you even have any more?
Yeah, I got a lot. I ain't eat my shit like that. Surprisingly. Man, I kicked that shit yesterday. 051 Melly lurking on bus. What's up, my man? Hey, I'm here. I'm ready. Send it, MackMed. Go ahead. Went to the store. Send it to me. Send me the invite, MackMed.
The National Football League has traveled south of the border as we are in Mexico City, Mexico on EA Sports. Tonight it's another installment of the International Series, and we've got a good one on tap between the Indianapolis Colts and our home team. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
So you a problem with them Ravens?
Yeah, he is. I get some his.
Nigga, you not use them the right way.
You know what I mean?
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Lott.
Oh, my God.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And score! Touchdown, Baltimore! And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
The conventional football 101
they got that
tells us
nigga in
if you don't
the
get it back to the
right.
20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
officially nothing on that
So I
last
heard
run.
you say
They'll
it
try
1,000
again,
times,
second
so
and
I
10.
Googled it, and I said that nigga really is his cousin.
From the gun, here's Love. Now he'll let this one go deep, right sideline. And I think that one
where
might
them
have been
niggas from?
intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I don't care what game it is. Everyone's always looking for an early advantage, an early break, and they almost had one there. That should have been an interception. Nice catch. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds.
Offensively lucky to have that one back. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Yeah, I hope that nigga Lamar stays healthy. That nigga gonna change the game.
To throw on second down is Love.
You know who that nigga remind me of? He remind me of
Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Shane Ray, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. A running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway. But when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Throwing down Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball.
You understand, bro.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, the sack by Marcus Hunt.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Finds Roberts left side. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Ingram. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On first down, Love. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Locke. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. After the sack on first down, Luck. And he fires one incomplete.
Oh, God, dude.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out.
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
Dare I say, it looks like you got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin, 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Watch the twist.
Throw left side complete. It's Roberts. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Roberts. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
To throw again is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete here. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And Jackson throwing once more. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Going for it all.
Come on, man. That was no sense.
For a Ravens touchdown.
Wow. I played good defense playing at the play.
As the first half is winding down.
Wow.
And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Left side, Doyle with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On the run, he'll let this go. That's caught at the 25.
Hell no, dude. What kind of shit is
Over
this?
30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now.
Like a motherfucker, dude.
Jackson on first down. Back in the first quarter, you said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax, you know. We talked about it in the first quarter, but as the game progresses, still opportunities, and he took advantage of one there.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Jackson, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it is 28-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Out of the gun, Luck. That's complete to the running back, Nyheim Hines. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Back to throw. Luck. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Luck now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shane Ray, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Luck. Throw left side complete. That's Doyle.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on third downs, and it's costing them.
Here we go on 4th. Luck. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Let's go. We out here.
That is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Sometimes we just start with a score. Sometimes we just start with a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I always turn to a second game.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. Shifts by him. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Now Jackson eluding the pressure right. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that
Jackson hit, and he lost
Come on, man. Y'all not fair this man shit, dude.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. After the interception, it's Luck. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Luck now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Luck. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Flushed out right. And now a fumble. The ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Luck. Flush to his right. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice
you
job
played your toys, but don't come over here. You play over there.
First down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Shreds the tackle. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And his first carry, he loses the football. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
4 yards the pickup, first down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Luck. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing his line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now it's Locke. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Shane Ray in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. To try again after the sack. Luck. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Here's Luck. He's going to let it fly. And Luck will be intercepted for a third time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you...
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw is Love. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Colts on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Love. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense.